Right, so let's go to the next problem, which is this. Okay, fifth problem. So what does it say? It is given that y of t equal to what? X of t convolved with h of t. Okay, and it is also given that g of t equal to x of 3t convolved with h of 3t. So now question is, if we can express g of t in terms of y of t like a y of bt, then evaluate the values of a and b. Okay, so let us try to solve this. So definitely we will take the help of Fourier transform. Okay, so let us start like this. So let x of t has x of j omega as the Fourier transform, and h of t has h of j omega as the Fourier transform, and y of t will have y of j omega as the Fourier transform. Okay, yes, now how are these fellows related? Y of, I'll write down that. What is given? It is given that y of t equal to x of t convolved with h of t, and in frequency domain we have y of j omega equal to x of j omega multiplied with h of j omega. Okay, yeah, so we have g of t also. Let's assume g of t has g of j omega as the Fourier transform. Okay, so we missed it somehow. Okay, so let us write down the Fourier transform of g of t. Okay, so what is given here? So g of t is given to be x of 3t convolved with h of 3t. Okay, so this fellow will have g of j omega as the Fourier transform. But how are they related? How many properties involved here? X of 3t convolved with h of 3t. So convolution in time domain implies multiplication in Fourier domain. But multiplication of what? Fourier transform of x of 3t and Fourier transform of h of 3t. So that should be how much? 1 by 3 x of j omega by 3. Which property we are using? Time scaling property. So now convolution becomes multiplication. So you have to multiply with 1 by 3 times h of j omega by 3. Okay, yes, now let us write down g of j omega. We will write down like this. So 1 by 3 times 1 by 3 times x of j omega by 3 multiplied with h of j omega by 3. Okay, so same thing we wrote like this. But if you look at this little bit carefully, let us compare this one with this one. What is that you observe? X of j omega by 3 multiplied with h of j omega by 3. That can be replaced with what? Y of j omega by 3. So this should be equal to 1 by 3 multiplied with 1 by 3 y of j omega by 3. Is that okay here? Why? If you replace omega with omega by 3, what will I get? X of j omega by 3, h of j omega by 3. So we already have that here. So that can be replaced with y of j omega by 3. Okay. Right, now taking inverse Fourier transform, what do you get? This implies g of t would be equal to how much here? Again, which property we have to use? 1 by 3 will be there as it is. So 1 by 3 y of j omega by 3. Which signal will have that as the Fourier transform? Y of 3t. So what we got? We got the relation between g of t and y of t in this fashion. But what is the question? In question, it is given that g of t equal to a times y of bt. Look at that one and look at this one. Okay, so this would be equal to a times y of bt. Correct? That is given. So definitely this implies a equal to how much? 1 by 3 and b equal to 3. So that in that way we can find the values of a and b. But which properties we have used here? Time scaling property and convolution in time domain property, and inherently we use linearity property also. Okay, so